Speaking of a really great choice that you've made, I'm 53 and single. I often say that my life is cake. And if I was to find that amazing guy to be with, he would be my icing. Cake is really
I
good
love it.
without icing. But with, the
Yes, it
icing, it
is.
makes it a little sweeter. Okay? You
Yeah,
said
it's a little sweeter.
it's a little sweeter. But you said I am choicefully single, happily, gloriously single. With the pandemic going on, has that altered the way you feel about singledom? And do you have any advice for other women who are out there single in the pandemic?
Yeah, it's so interesting. So many of us, and including me, have been running from loneliness our whole lives as if the goal is something else on a billboard, like as if, that we're supposed to grow up dreaming of our weddings as if it will make our lives complete. And it's not that I haven't dated wonderful men and all of that, but the partner has not emerged yet. And okay, and maybe he won't. I don't know. But what I will tell you is he has to be better than my company. He has to add to what I have in my own life. And so in this, and it's so funny. I said in an article, and I just said it in a quick interview, and then it really stuck with me. I said, we've all been walking towards being swept off our feet. I don't want to be swept off my feet. I like my feet on the ground. They feel
Amen.
good here, and I know where I'm walking. But I'd love a man who can walk by my side with me, that I can walk by his side and with him, not in front of me, not behind me, but right next to me. And so with loneliness as this thing, as if it is so scary and the worst things in the world, I've spent so much time meeting loneliness, greeting it, becoming friends with it. It's not my favorite friend. It's not somebody
Right.
I want to say, do you want to have a sleepover, Mr. Loneliness? But
Right.
it's here. And so sometimes, and so what I also then took apart, and I am answering your question, I promise. It's like I took apart loneliness and realized the truth is I love my own company, and I love being choiceful about my solitude, and that there's a difference in lonely and alone, and that choiceful solitude is actually a wonderful time to ponder, imagine, envision my life, and do so many things I love. And so in this pandemic, I have discovered it's not lonely. It's not that I'm not like, I wish I was snuggled up with my honey and da, da, da. Sure, there's some things I miss, Bevy. I saw a man, a gorgeous black man, walking down the street. He was running and he had his shirt off, and I wanted to roll my window down and say, thank you! Thank
Right.
you for that! But I think my life has been, I am not sitting around waiting. What I am doing is out here living and doing all the things that I feel comfortable and safe and healthy, risky behavior doing on my own and with myself, reading the books I want, cooking the meals I love, doing all of those things. And then from there, we'll see who meets me. I will tell people, you can't meet someone sitting in your house. And you can't hide, and think he's going to appear at your door. I guess if you use the apps, you could do it in your house, but you still have to meet somebody. And so I stay open. My heart is open. My mind is open. There are wonderful men out there. I'm sick of people saying that there aren't. Relationships are all a negotiation. They require discomfort in order to lean towards something new. Intimacy means into me you see. I want an intimate relationship, and I want to see into the life and the heart of the man that I end up being with or that I meet. But in the meantime, all is well.